Hello my friends, it's Matt Skinner here, and today I wanted to share a special story with you about my past. You see, I have Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when I was 28 years old, and I'm coming up on 32 here soon. And for the last 4 years of my life, really I've been learning a lot about my body and learning a lot about myself. You see, originally at the age of 16 years old, I was rushed into the hospital where they thought I had a possible appendicitis. And when I was rushed in, they come to find out that I did not have a ruptured appendix, that I actually had the stomach flu is what they told me. Well, my belief is that doctors aren't always right, so I wasn't really too sure if that was the real diagnosis of the time, or if they just lacked to do the investigation to find out what was exactly wrong with me. So, like I say, after I turned 16 and I had this stomach flu that they told me I had, after a period of time, I was just continued to get sick every 6 months, every year. I was always getting sick for a short period of time. I was always having these bad stomach pains, and my back hurt all the time. And I never really understood why my back was hurting so much. I was working out at the time, and I thought that it was quite possible that it was from working out that I was getting these back pains. And after some time, I'd actually met up with a doctor, a chiropractor, who actually educated me in the fact that my intestines were so swollen that I was pushing my SI joint out of place, which was actually not allowing me to be able to walk. I was actually having a lot of difficulty walking and getting out of bed. For quite some time, I actually wasn't even able to make it into work. I was calling in sick all the time. I was using up all my sick days and all my vacation days before I even got a chance to, go on a vacation or, take sick days to go on a vacation or anything like that, because now I actually use my sick days to go on a vacation, which is, that's a bonus all in itself, especially for so many years that I was sick. It is definitely a bonus now to be able to use sick days for vacation days. But the story I wanted to share with you today has to do with the fact that when I was originally diagnosed with Crohn's disease at the age of 28, I really didn't know what was in store for me, because a few years before that, my wife was having trouble pushing me out of bed. She would have to push me out of bed so I could get up in the morning to get going, to be able to go to work, or just to be able to go to the living room, because with my SI joint popping out of place, it was stretching my sciatic nerve, in return giving me just the most, crucial pain that you could possibly imagine through my body. And it's a pain that I don't wish upon nobody, because it was really the most intense and, very humbling, if you will, pain that I was going through. Really, kind of leveled me down and really relaxed me out to think that, man, I am touchable, because, as a teenager and when you're in your early 20s, you definitely think that you are untouchable, if you will. You definitely think that there's no way you're going to get sick. I'm too young for that, I'm too this, I'm too that. But we know that in today's society, there's a lot more younger people who are getting sick, actually. There's a lot more younger people generating these degenerative diseases. So as you see, when I met my chiropractor I want to say it was about 6-7 years ago, when I met him, I was in the chiropractor office for, a couple sessions one time where I'd come in there, and within a matter of getting off the, he would adjust me and put me into place, and then I would get off the bed, and when I'd get up, I would immediately pop back out of place. And like I said before, my doctor had found that what he believed the situation was is that I had so much inflammation in my intestines that it was forcing my hip out of place, which, like I said, wasn't allowing me to walk, which, if you've ever felt this, it is the worst feeling you can possibly imagine. So I just wanted to share this story with you today, because as you can see, I'm definitely living a much better life now. It took me about 6 months after I got diagnosed to really get myself under control by eating proper foods, by following a proper nutritional program, and by completely taking care of myself a totally different way than I had ever before. I mean, it's been 4 years since I've actually had a steak. Now, I've had a cheeseburger here and there, but not really that much. It was for about a good 2-3 years I didn't have any red meat, period. And just of recent time, I've actually had a couple burgers and a couple tacos, and really started to kind of have a few things that I wasn't able to have in the past, because red meat is the #1 reason for flare-ups for Crohn's patients. So, I wanted to share this story with you today because I wanted to show you that it is possible to get control of your disease and to get control of your life so that you can actually experience and have a great life as you get older. Where when I was 23 and was hardly able to get out of bed, 24 years old, I couldn't even imagine what being 30 was going to be like. And like I said, I'm about to be 32 years old, and I feel healthier now than I did through my whole 20s. And that's, that in itself is a testament of its own. So I just wanted to share this story with you today because, like I say, Crohn's disease I know is an ailment for a lot of people on today's planet. And, if there's any way I can help you with Crohn's, or if you have any similar stories you'd like to share, leave some comments at the bottom of this video here and let me know what you think. Or, let me know if there's any way that I can help you with your Crohn's disease, or if you know people that have Crohn's. I'm definitely here to help. That's why I believe I was, put on these videos was to help people, to educate them on how I got control of my disease. So like I say, leave some comments at the bottom of this page. Let me know what you think about this video, and I'll get back to you soon. You have a great day. Bye-bye.